Hello, I'm Professor Lee. Today we'll go over Chapter 2, Descriptive Statistics, Sections 2.1 to 2.4. We will start with Section 2.1, Stand and Leave Graphs, also called as stem plots. Let's start with example 1. For Andy's math class, scores for the first test as follows: 49, 61 to the starting to the 99. So how we set up these scores into stand and leave graphs here? First, we need to observe what is the smallest digits under the stand, then ending with what's digits. So observe the data. 49 is the smallest value, and 99 is the largest value. So we will separate this 49, two digits. Separate the unit to the right and the tenth digit to the left as a stand. So put number 4 as the first number you had to start with. Then write out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until the last number 9. And then we are going to put the leaf follow each stand here. So stand are those digits on the right side, the single unit, right? So for example, 49, we only have 9 put here, and that's the only score as a 49. And look at other score here. We don't see anything in 50s. So 50s, you will leave blank here, okay? And we still need to keep these digits of 5 here, okay? But there's no 50, 51, 52 score here, so just leave blank. So next digit should be 6, right? So let's check the score in 60s. So you will find out 61, 63, 67, 68, 69. So place on 1, then 3, then 7, then 8, then 9. You can see all the single unit digits we put here in order from the smallest value to the largest one. Then the next digits under the stand after the 6 is a 7. So we just look at all the scores in 70s. We have 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 78. So place all these digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in order put on the right side here. Then we move on to take care those score in 80s. In 80s, 0 is the smallest value and ending with 88. So we will put here 0, 3, 5, 8, 8. The reason we write 28 because we have two scores of the 88 here. Now, the last one digits 9 from the score of the 92, 94, 94, 95, 99. So follow the order from the smallest digits 2, then 4, 4 again, then 5, then 9. So we're done. This is the one we call stem and leaf graphs or stem plot. Okay. Section 2.1 line graph. We look at the example 2. In a survey, 40 mothers were asked how many times per week a teenager must be reminded to do his or her chores. The results are shown below. So this is another example of the frequency table. Numbers of the time teenagers are reminded on the left-hand side. Frequency on the right side. Another example of the frequency table. So how we bring this one into the line graph? We just need to use the dots and the line segment. So when we draw the line graph, first, don't forget, we need to label our graph here. So the horizontal line will show all the coordinates, presenting number of the time teenagers are reminded. On the vertical line coordinate here are those frequency. So need to write down the number of the time teenagers are reminded. And also put the frequency next to the vertical line. So how you start working on this? Well, just like in algebra class, when we plot a point, we need starting with, we always try to get x coordinate and y coordinate, right? To plot a point. So same thing as here, we will take 0 as x coordinate and the 2 as a y coordinate, right? To make a point. So come to horizontal line here. Look, x equals 0, go up, matching with y equals 2. Put the dots. The second pair, x equals 1, y equals 5. So come to x equals 2 and go up to match. The vertical line, 8. Put the dots. And so go on to similarly. X equals 2, 8. X equals 3, matching with 14. X equals 4, y is 7, in between 6 and 8. X equals 5, y is 4. After we plot all these points, okay, so first we need to plot this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points first. Then we get the ruler, right? Make the line segment to connect 2 points. Then connect from this point to the next one, connecting. Then we're done. We just presented the information of this survey here using the line graph. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we are going to talk about the bar graph. The bar graph is easier. Look at the example here. It's about information 2011 Facebook had over 146 million users in the United States. And these are the information. Age groups: 13 to 25, 26 to 44, 45 to 64. Then number of the Facebook users. For the age 13 to 25, had 65,082,280, which corresponding to 45%. So, since the number so large, it's better we present information by using the percent. And to get the percent, you should remember how we do it. Take each number, divide by total, right? Total number of the Facebook users. Then you can get the percent corresponding to each class age groups here. So let's look at the age group 13 to 25, 45%. So first, we need to set up by age groups. So you will divide by 3 sub-intervals. 1, 2, 3. The third one is for 45 to 64. And set up the proportion, the percent. Since we highest percent is 45, you may line up here, put the highest percent as a 50. That's easier for us to divide. So you can divide by 10, 20, 30, 40, then in between, halfway 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, right? Then you just draw the rectangular bar, go up to match each percent for each age group. That's the one we call bar graph. Alright, let's move on to section 2.2, histograms. Look at this example 4. We have to draw a histogram using 5 classes for the following exam scores here. The lowest score, 51, the highest one, 99. Divide into the 5 classes. So we can always predetermine what's the class width. And the class width, you can take the highest score, 99, subtract the 51, then divide by 5. So, round up. When you take a 99, right? 99 minus 51 to find the range. The range is 48. Then take a 48, divide by 5 classes. You got the 9.6. 9.6, we don't use the decimal as a class width. We can round up to the next whole number. So I will go to the 10, right? The next whole number will be 10. Then that's how we set up the test score here. Starting the limit, the lowest limit here, 50. And then adding the 10, 60. 10 more, 70, 10 more, 80, 10 more, 90. I will set up this frequency, this lower limit first. The lower class limit on the left hand side. Then put a dash to the number before the 60, which is a 59, okay? And remember, the class width is 10 units. So 59 plus 10 will be 69, and keep on adding up. Become the 69, 79, 89, 99, okay? So that's how it's dividing the classes. Frequency, just go back to our data set here and count. The data between 50 to 59, we have two score, 51, 56. That's why it's 2, right? So you can continue to practice this to write out 3, 8, 6, 1, okay? Then relative frequency, just take each frequency divided by the total number of the frequency. And the total number of the students here, we have 20. So 2 divided by 20, that gives 0.1. And class boundary, when we try to draw the histogram, you can see all the rectangular bar next each other. There's no gap in between. So that's how we handle the problem of the 50 ending 59. Between 59 and 60, we have 1 unit apart here. But with class boundary, we solve the problem. We use not 1 unit apart, divide by 2, which is 0.5 to do adjustment. The lower limit, we subtract 0.5. The upper limit on the right side, we add 0.5. That's why class boundary for the 50 to 59 is 49.5 to 59.5. When you come to the next class, 60, will be 59.5 ending 69.5. So when we draw the histogram, will be attached each other. No more gaps here. Okay. So this is the key point, how you keep the histogram correct, which is different from the bar graph. You should notice there's no gaps in between 2 rectangular bar, always next each other. Okay. We finish 2.2. If you have questions, please post the questions at the discussion board. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you next time.